An online thesaurus can indeed be a useful tool if you know the words that it suggests. Sometimes when I'm searching for an interesting word, I use an online thesaurus to jog my memory. But if you aren't familiar with the words that an online thesaurus lists, then it can be a treacherous resource. You need to take the time to get to know words and enrich your vocabulary by looking up each new word you don't recognize or understand while reading. Go over the various definitions and examples of its uses in sentences. Later, when you truly command your new vocabulary, a well-chosen word will add layers of meaning to your writing. Like Goldilocks' choices, they will be just right. Let me give you an example. Let's rewind to my previous statement and the word treacherous. Not all of you may have understood that word. Here are some definitions from a basic online dictionary. Treacherous, that cannot be trusted, intending to harm you. Deceitful. Dangerous, especially when seeming safe. So if I say somebody is treacherous, they cannot be trusted and will likely betray you. If I say a frozen pond on a sunny day is treacherous to skate on, then I mean that although it may look beautiful, it's also likely you will crack the ice and plunge into frigid water. Now recall what I expressed earlier, that a thesaurus can be a treacherous resource, meaning that it can be dangerous to use because while the word might seem okay when you choose it, it won't actually work in your sentence and may end up completely confusing the reader. Or the words can betray what you intended to say. In that sentence, I created layers of meaning through my use of treacherous in a way that the word risky or even dangerous would not have done. However, if I randomly decided to find a synonym for risky, say because I had already used that word recently in my essay, or because I just wanted something more interesting, I might have turned to an online thesaurus and found risky, dangerous, hazardous, insecure, precarious, touch and go, unpredictable, speculative, dicey, sticky, dodgy, gnarly. A number of these words have specific meanings that would have made them inappropriate in the context of saying that a thesaurus is a risky resource. For example, precarious, not securely held or in position, dangerously likely to fall or collapse, dependent on chance, uncertain. If I say that you put your glass in a precarious place on the table edge, it's because the glass will easily fall and then shatter. Or if I say that my position on the baseball team is precarious because I strike out every time I'm at bat, it means that there's a great deal of uncertainty as to whether I'll get thrown off the team. But the word precarious would not work to describe a thesaurus, nor would a number of other words listed here, such as hazardous, as in radioactivity is hazardous to life, or dodgy, like a dark street in a bad neighborhood is dodgy. So my suggestion is to learn the words in their context. When I read Charles Dickens's novel Oliver Twist in 8th grade, I had to look up every fifth word or more. But discovering words this way, learning their various meanings from the dictionary, and then practicing the vocabulary in one's own writing is the only effective way to begin to understand the shades of meaning between words, which the thesaurus groups together as approximate synonyms. So use the thesaurus once you know the words it is listing, but beware of randomly choosing a gnarly, unpredictable, dicey word. Which of these do you think makes sense?